I honestly feel this is like a hot prediction take that I actually think will happen. I think there is a big burning, especially from younger generations, to change the view of communion and shift more from just the cliche, the
Representation.
rubbish cracker and that. And it's just remembrance. It's all wishy-washy.
Yeah,
Like
to
I've
real
been seeing it
presence.
online, huge, all led by Gen Z and younger people talking about the importance of this more than anything else almost. They're like framing it. And I see it more and more like these younger Gen Z, even younger than that alpha, like questioning it more, being like, I feel like it's more than just this, like how the framework is. So I actually think that's probably the biggest shift that
Communion.
I feel like it's going to actually shift and happen.
Yeah.
Because that's also somewhere I've been a lot
for
like
it.
at the start. I'm
I
like,
like
oh
it.
no, this just feels weird and not right and not enough. And it's like, and I think it's like, I don't know. I feel like there's actually a shift. And I feel like a lot of young people always get, communion's always been something on my heart. When I first got introduced, I'm like, feels like this should be more than this.
Yeah, and I feel like also, why don't we do this more? A lot of Protestant churches you go to, it's like we do it once a month, maybe closer to Christmas.
And
I
it's
mean,
just
closer
made
to
up. There's
Easter.
no reason for it.
And then you end up just going, and then you hear everyone open up the things, and you just kind of like ruining the moment. But I agree, like real presence is.
I feel like it's gonna shift.
Yeah.
And it's like it's so easy for evangelical churches to do, just make it a bigger thing in your service. I'm like, I love doing that. So it's like, you're allowed to play acoustic guitar still. Like it's all good. And I honestly think that feel that will shift and it will be like way closer aligned, especially like the Eucharist almost, you could say like,
dude, that's so
between
true.
the two.
I keep seeing it everywhere online. Like more talk about real presence, more talk about like, I don't know, like David Ladding, Elijah Lamb, like just, there was a point in time where like all their new videos were just about like the real presence of communion. Dude, I'm all for that.
Totally, me too. I like watch my Catholic friends, and I got a few of them. They light up when they talk about Eucharist. Even our friend Julian was talking. I was talking about this on the phone with him, and he's just come back to the Catholic Church, and he's the same thing. He's like, man, there's something about Eucharist, and I agree. Like it's something that I've always been very interested in. My only qualm is that I wish it was accessible to everybody. So I wish that like this great experience that Marco gets to have at Mass through I know all the things, but I don't go into the detail, but I just wish everybody, why can't we all just partake in that? You know? And so that's just but I think there's at a greater level, there's actually this really strong move of unity coming where the Catholic Church is going to come to more to the middle on these things, and we're going to also come more to the middle. And I actually think there's going to be a great awakening. I don't speak about this much, where all denominations are going to come a little bit closer to the middle again. And we're all going to do this on grand scale.
Yeah, we need we need that line actually blurred of where people aren't sure.
Yeah, like what?
You know what
I mean, like I understand church structure. I mean, that's a whole pod we could go into. I totally get all that, but I just think on a greater like meta level, we should really be just all moving closer to the middle, so that we can get on mission together. There's people who are hurting, broken, lost, and need the church to be one. I'm just sick of there being division. So
100%.
I love, and that's why I love what you do. I know it brings division in the comments, and that's fine because
those people are dealing with their own thing.
They're dealing with their own stuff. But I think on a whole, bro, what you're doing is actually a great edification and encouragement to the church.